Okay guys, so we're back in Five Nights TD. And for this video, we are going to be making the highest damage unit in the game. What this means is that we are going to be taking the highest raw damage unit in the whole entire game, taking it on boss raid and using the modifiers to boost it up as much as we possibly can and seeing how far it can make it. But before we get into it, let me introduce you to him. So this is Shiny Michael's Demise with Spring Lock. His passive is called Scooper. True stun is applied to enemies for 1.5 seconds. His stats are also completely maxed out and glitched, giving him plus 20% damage, plus 15% range, and minus 10% cooldown. The type of unit he is Cone AoE plus True Stun. He can do up to 250,000 damage. His range can get as high as 32, and his cooldown can get as low as 5 seconds. So guys, once again, the point of me reading you guys the raw stats of the unit is to obviously show how much damage it does whenever it is raw and has nothing on it, or clean as some of you may say. But the other point of going on boss raids is that we can obviously use modifiers to boost up this unit by an absolute and utter crap ton, and I do have all the modifiers pulled up on my other monitor so I know which ones do the most damage, etc, etc. Now, the way that this is different from my other videos that I've done really high damage units is that, you know, this guy actually does have the highest damage in the game and I have never used him ever. So this time we can actually make the highest damage unit in the game as of right now. Now, it is a little bit different because I do have the admin panel now and I really could just skip through every wave, but that would make the video extremely boring. So I'm still just going to be playing the game regularly, probably just giving myself money at the start to be able to actually place down the unit, and that's about it. But anyways, guys, before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. All right, so let's go ahead and click on our little purple bunny friend and go ahead and click vote. And we are not on night 51. We literally do this every single video. Okay guys, so we are now in the game, and as you can see, we do have True Agony Spring Locked. I think we're gonna do True Agony because it gives plus 40% damage. We are gonna lose some range, and we will get some minus cooldown though, which will be pretty good for us. Also guys, I know this whole entire video I'm like extremely chopped. I'm honestly like very sorry. Okay, like there is nothing I can do about it at this point, like genuinely. I know that Bimmy is going through the same exact thing right now, but this is just, oh my gosh, it is so horrible. Why have they ruined my fat skin? This is so unfun. Once again guys, I do have Robux, so if you guys do want me to buy funny skins, I will. Okay, I will make myself have like a beer belly or something. It will be like absolutely hilarious. I promise. Okay, I promise guys. Actually, let me delete the boosters first. I was wanting to try something, so let me get myself a ton of cash just for no apparent reason. Oh, okay, wait, he looks super cool. I've literally never seen this unit before, because you guys know that I literally wasn't playing whenever this came out. I have never seen bro. Oh my god, does he have a claw machine? So right offhand, right, he is shiny Spring Lock. He does have maxed out stats. Here's the thing. Wait, hold on guys, I'm getting distracted. What is this on the right? Oh, you can save your game now. Oh my god, this is sick. Okay, let's turn up the speed obviously as much as we physically can. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, this is without boosters, and he is almost doing 1 million damage on level 1. That is absolute insanity. If we level him up once, he's now doing 1.3 million. If we level him up again, he's doing 1.4 million, and again he's doing 1.8 million damage. Now, I would pull up my trusty calculator like I always do, but there's only one problem with this, is that his cooldown is very, very high. But what I want to explain to you guys is that this is obviously not about cooldown at all. Okay, we don't give two craps about the cooldown in this whole entire video. The reason being is because we have the best damage booster right here, and obviously this video is simply about getting the highest damage unit. Now, you guys are already gonna know how much damage I got this unit to do because I have it in the title, like how much damage we actually got this unit to do. But basically, we are only going for damage, which is probably pretty obvious at this point. So I don't care if this cooldown says 10 seconds. We are going to continue to boost up the damage as much as we physically can. Now, I will obviously try and reduce us from dying, guys, which would probably be a really good idea. Since we do have 2x speed, I do think I remember back in the day, I think we used to make it to around like what, wave 200 maybe? Hold on, let me pick my new modifier. Let's go ahead and get glitched. Oh my god, 100 damage. Give me that. All right, we are now in the next game. Let me get my tarnished Fredbears down just because why not mainly. And then now let me get my boosters down. Okay, so his damage should be boosted by a lot. We were not even paying attention last round, guys. That's honestly my bad. I'm gonna be be completely honest here. I was really just not paying attention at all. That is really my bad. But like I was continuing to say, you guys know how we do usually end up getting to, I would say, what, about like wave 200 or so. This video, or with all my other videos, I'm probably going to make it to where we can get to about wave 300, because we can obviously get to whatever wave we want to. I do feel like wave 200 is enough, but since we do have this 2x speed now, we should be able to get to wave 300 pretty fast. My main job is to just make sure that we don't die, and then obviously whenever we hit wave 300, we will actually end up dying. I'm not going to let it go forever, you know, and allow it to go forever, because that would be a form of cheating, to be honest. But holy crap, he's doing 5 million damage. Is that real? Can someone please tell me, is that real? He does have a 3-second cooldown, but this is not a problem, because guess what? We're gonna uncap the placements. No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. Okay, I know you guys would really like to see that, but we're not going back to those days. We are not. 5 Nights TD days of me doing the copy and paste thumbnails of the 100 boss, blah, 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 blah. I'm so sorry I put you guys through that. That was low quality content, okay? This video will probably take me another hour to record, as the last video I made, I think, took, I think, like, what, an hour and 15, no, it was like an hour and 50 minutes to record, by the way. It just proves how much I love you guys, okay? I will make quality content from here on out, all right? I want to be one of the most quality 5 Nights TD content creators. Okay, why am I getting sidetracked? I do this every freaking video. Okay, anyways, look at this dude who's using a freaking claw machine. Once again, we have not rated his effects. Do we have effects on and stuff? Okay, we do. He doesn't really have any VFX, which isn't like the biggest deal in the world. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and worry about VFX all the freaking time. The main point of what I'm trying to say, though, is that he is a really cool design for a unit. I'm gonna be completely honest. There's only one issue, though. The only issue that there is that, guys, like 200 something exists of this shiny forgotten unit. I did not know that shiny forgottens were that easy to get. I thought it was literally the rarest rarity in the whole game, but there's like 200 something of these, which is honestly a surprising number, given the fact that we are literally only 6 minutes into the video, or however much, and we already have a 5 million damage unit. I don't think that this is fair at all, because the video that I made, I'm pretty sure, was like 3 million damage. That was the last highest damage unit I could get, and now it's freaking 5 million. Like, what in the freaking world happened? I don't know. Maybe it was 4 million damage, but my main point is that he's not just doing 5 million, it's 5.5 million damage. Now, once again, he does have full map control. The only thing that's obviously bringing him down is the cooldown, but we don't really care about that. Let me go ahead and go ahead. Yes. Going to get his design rating out of the way real quick, though, so let me just go ahead and say that. His design is easily a 10 out of 10. I love how the claw has some effects right there. Hold on, I'm being interrupted. Oh my gosh. We're not going to do the +1 placement. We could do this and then obviously get like a plus 10% damage from it, because we can mix this with the consequences and we would end up getting plus 10% damage, but we're probably not going to do that because that is a lot of work. I don't know, though. I mean, we maybe could. I don't know. Actually, no. Let's do plus 5% damage, and now I have an idea, guys, okay? Holy crap, we were just floating in the air for a second. Oh my gosh, wait, is this a new map? I think I skipped a cutscene. Let me give myself a bunch of money. Boom, thank you very much. Let's just throw the boosters wherever. I mean, I don't really know where to put the boosters at. Someone please help. I do honestly wish, guys, and like, please, devs, if you are watching this, I know that the admin panel is already extremely overpowered, and I'm probably just being lazy, because even though I'm not fat in the game, my fingers are still fat on the keyboard, okay? That's all I have to tell you guys, is that my fingers are still extremely fat on the keyboard. So the main thing of what I'm trying to say is that, you know, I don't really want to upgrade all these boosters, so why don't you just give us an upgrade all button? Yes, that is a great idea. I would love for me to just be able to go on here and press boop, and then just boom, you know? Upgrade all. On a real note, though, before I got rudely interrupted by some stupid boss on my screen or some modifier crap, I was going to say that the claw animation right here actually makes this unit very clean. I like how he's like literally on the claw machine. If you guys know this from a different map, let me know, because I do know this from a different map. Okay, I know the lore. Why am I so freaking skinny? It's so annoying. I can't even make the double chin joke anymore. Only OGs know that one. On a real note, though, he has like all these floating toys on here. This is like sick, and then I really like the animation because he's actually moving the arm and it's going with him. Oh my god, that's actually really freaking cool. I'm like not even lying here. Not that I was lying all of the other times, but this has got to be one of the coolest animations I've ever freaking seen. Now, like Mexes, or however you say his name, the new Apex unit or whatever, that guy definitely has like one of the coolest VFX in the game, I would say, and animation, but this guy might actually be everyone for animation. I know it's something so simple, but it's so freaking cool to me for some reason. I really just don't understand. But what I was going to say earlier, guys, was do you know how whenever you do the consequences modifier, how it takes away one of your placements, but it does give a lot of damage in return. That damage is plus 35% damage. And yes, we can only place one of these guys. However, I have the admin panel, so I can uncap the placements. And if my math is mathing, I should be able to place a lot of these guys, even though I'm still only going to place one of them. Okay, I'm still only going to place one. I'm not going to go absolutely insane with it. I promise. Okay, I promise. But the main point is that if we do consequences and it makes us lose one placement, we can just uncap the placements and still get the plus 35% damage. So even though that's kind of cheating, I mean, the admin panel is literally here. I've been giving myself money, and this is a video to test the unit and see how high I can make his damage get. All the way up until wave 300, of course. So if we do get consequences, then I will be doing that. So far, though, we do have damage 1, we have glitched, and we have true agony. Damage 1 is not that good. We can get multiple of them, though, which, you know, could make it good in the long run, but it's not really the best thing to be having. Oh my gosh, I'm in the cutscene. No way. What? Why am I? Okay, I'm so very sorry about that. I don't know what just happened. Where's the boss? Okay, there's the boss. Oh, and here we go. Plus 35% damage. So we should lose one placement here. Floating in the air again. And yes, we did lose a placement. As you can see, actually, I don't have enough money. Let me get myself some cash. Okay, there we go. Yes, boom. We lost money. This is good, but not good. This is good because I'm about to test out my idea, and it's either going to work or it's going to fail absolutely miserably. And we're just going to be absolutely cooked, and there's really not much I can do. So let's go ahead and uncap placements. Oh, it does work. Oh my god, wait, it does work. It works with the boosters, and it works with this guy. Oh my god, that's so overpowered. That's actually so OP. Okay, let me just max out the boosters real quick. Let me sell these stupid starting units. Max out that guy. Let's hope you guys didn't look at his damage, okay? Because I have no idea what it's about to say. We do get damage updates like every single game. Let me see. Oh my god, 6,431,250 damage every 3.234 seconds. So we have almost halved his cooldown, by the way. I think his cooldown was like 4 seconds, maybe 5. If it's 5 seconds, then yes, we have almost halved his cooldown completely. If it was 4 seconds though, then it's definitely a lot worse, but I'm pretty sure it was 5 seconds. So his cooldown really isn't even that bad. He's still defending completely. And somebody also let me know what his stats thing mean. I think I forgot what stun thing it was. I have no idea what that even means. I think he stuns people for like 1.5 seconds, I think. Now, there's only one problem with this is that we're not gonna be able to tell if he does stun things or not. And the reason why is because these units HP are literally too low. Like, he does 6 million damage, so he just one-shots everything that's in his way. He does do code AoE, but I keep on forgetting what the stun thing was called. Okay, guys, I'm now back, and I did look. It was called True Stun. I have no idea what that even means, but I'm pretty sure his passive said, like, he does True Stun for 1.5 seconds or something. You guys can go look at it again at the start of the video if you would like to, but I have no idea what True Stun is, so I'm gonna really need someone to explain that to me because I genuinely have no idea. This unit has done like 20 million damage, and I'm pretty sure that this only applies to this match, like just this match or on this certain map. We're actually gonna see next round if it resets because I'm very curious, but he does have 188 range, by the way. Absolute insane range. It is because we have the shiny jar of pickles, which I don't even think I'm allowed to get. Very long story about that, but I'm pretty sure it was a mistake on the devs part. It's really not that big of a deal, guys. It will get deleted at the end of the video anyway. You guys already know this. This is not very good. This is very, very bad. We're not going to do the one that's going to make us lose damage. Let's just do minus 4% cooldown. I do not like that, bro. That's not good for us. If we would just have lucky RNG, we would have been so good. Fortunately, our RNG is really bad, guys, so we got minus 4% cooldown. I mean, it's good to get, you know, a little bit of a less cooldown, but it's not cool at the same time because I just don't really like it. And I'm gonna place 40 of these guys. No, I'm completely joking. Let me just sell that. That looks so bad on my part. I'm so very sorry, guys. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Okay, well, he's still doing the same amount of damage. It's really not too big of a deal. His cooldown is a little bit better. I mean, it's not anything too crazy, but however, we have almost halved his cooldown. And if we're being completely honest, the buffs or whatever, or the modifiers have actually helped out a lot because even whenever we just have our best cooldown booster in the game on this guy, his cooldown is still only like 3 something seconds. Like, it doesn't even like change its life, you know, because this cooldown is that bad, which I feel like is the only reason on why like you guys wouldn't use this unit in a real game, because of his cooldown. You know, it's just a tad bit mid, but again, there's nothing that we can really do about that. But is there something we can do in here somehow, some way? Because I'm just a little bit annoyed, bro. Like, I want to make his damage like a lot better. I just don't really know how to do it. I mean, you know, we could just like speed up these waves like really fast, if I'm being honest. Let me uncap placements. I don't know why I just did that. Anyways, let me set the base HP to more, like right there should be good. And then I think we can just like turn up the speed to like 20 and just get past this really fast, because we literally just weren't able to do like anything, which I don't know, it like really annoys me, guys. I wanted our luck to be like half decent this game, like I really did. I mean, it's no big deal because we did already break the record of the last video, so technically we are making the highest damage unit, but we do need to be getting every modifier. So let me go ahead and do some math real quick while we're kind of waiting on this. Here, you guys can go over this with me, okay? Because I have a chart up to my left side of my monitor. So glitched is obviously the one that gives the most. It gives plus 100%. We need spring locked, and we do not have spring locked. Crazy slots does not do anything, and we do have consequences right here. We do have true agony right there, which also gives plus 45% damage, which is absolutely insane. Then we have we do not have puppet's blessing. We don't have puppet's blessing. We haven't got to that yet. Are you serious? Okay, so somehow, some way, we don't have puppet's blessing yet. We do need to get puppet's blessing, and that's honestly it. And then we just have damage 1, 2, and 3, which is something that you can repeat over and over again. And since boss rate, I'm pretty sure, is infinite, there would be absolutely no reason of us just continuing to go over and over again. There's no like actual highest damage unit in the game, and I mean, technically there is, but I mean, as you guys already know, it would quite literally be impossible for me to do that. So nobody get mad at me or be like, oh my gosh, he's clickbaiting, because I'm sure that this is the highest damage unit you have ever seen. So technically, yes, it is the highest damage unit, because we all know that nobody is making it to wave 1000 on boss raid mode, guys. Let's just be fair for like a few seconds, okay? How much damage is he doing now? Okay, almost 7 million. Oh my god, 6.7 million. Let me read out the full number because I'm super big brain. 6,775,781.2 damage every 3.116 seconds. Oh my gosh, why am I so close to the freaking camera? And then obviously 188 range. His range is going to forever be broken. I don't think I have ever seen range this good in my life. Let me just place some extra boosters, because why not? You guys know I love the extra boosters going on over here. And we just sold our starter units. Okay, anyways, continuing our list, I think that's actually it. We do have damage 3 and 1, but again, these can be repeated, so there is actually like no way that we can ever actually make the highest damage unit. Glitched cannot be repeated. I don't think consequences can be repeated, or spring locked, or true agony. I do think that puppet's blessing can be repeated. Now, don't fully quote me on that, because again, guys, I don't actually know if true agony can be repeated or not. I don't know if some of these can be repeated. I do know that glitched can't, and I would assume that all of these higher ones cannot be repeated, because true agony gives like plus 45% damage. That would be insane if you could repeat it over and over again. That would be absolutely crazy. But since puppet's blessing gives you plus 15% damage, it should be repeatable. I think I have gotten 2 puppet's blessings before, so we should be good on that. Yeah, I mean, that's all we're really missing right now. We're just missing spring locked, puppet's blessing, and I mean, that's about it. And then we can just keep on going until wave 300 and see if we can just keep on repeating as many damage boosters as we can. And then at wave 300, we will obviously reevaluate, see how much damage we've gotten the unit to, and if it's a lot of damage, we will absolutely poop our pants and start freaking out. But for now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and probably skip to the next boss real quick, just so I don't have to make this video like 40 hours for you guys. So we will be right back after these short ads. Okay, here's the next boss. Where's it at? Okay, he's already absolutely murdered it. It was 4.32 million HP, by the way, guys, and it just got absolutely cooked. What the heck are these modifiers? I'm just now realizing this, dude. Oh my god, I'm going to crash out. Yo, what is this? I don't want this. Oh my god. Okay, minus 3% cooldown. Game, can we please get some really good stuff today? Actually, here, guys, I will make this a deal. I mean, I know that we are probably gonna already get it before wave 300, but I just want to say, okay, just real quick, we will be getting the spring locked and the puppet's blessing before this video ends. I do not care, okay? okay? I do not care how bad our RNG is. It really just doesn't matter to me, guys. We will be getting it, and it does not matter if we get it or not, okay? I just want to like genuinely put that out there, all right? I think I just said it doesn't matter if we get it. It does matter, okay? That's kind of what I'm saying. Like, we just have to hope that the RNG gods give it to us because we need that really badly, like really, really badly. As of right now, though, he's still doing the same amount of damage. I think I'm going to go ahead and skip to the boss once more, and we will obviously reevaluate once again. Better get this freaking modifier. I'm gonna freak out. We'll be back once again. All right, here we go. 8.41 million HP boss. Unfortunately, we cannot one-shot it. No, it's the first boss we can't one-shot. No, I'm going to cry. Please. Oh my gosh, we get spring locked. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you. Finally, plus 30% damage. We have been given the beautiful spring locked. Oh yes, this is gonna be amazing. Oh, and we have a new map. Oh, I love it. And give me tons and tons of cash, please. I love cash so very much. Do a little bit of that and do a little bit of that, and then turn around and do a little bit of this, because why not do a little bit of this, and then just do a little bit more of that, and then just a little bit more of that right there. And this is the perfect amount of boosters, guys. You see this? This is how you place boosters, okay? Because you could totally do this amount of boosters in the real game. Now we're gonna upgrade all these boosters real quick, and then I will review the damage, guys. Yes, I know a lot of people are probably angry right now because I'm just like sitting here, but anyways, let me actually review the damage and do the big reveal. I swear, if it is not at least 7 million, I'm gonna lose my mind. Boom, 7 million. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh my god. So he is doing 7.4 million damage. To be exact, it is 7,464,843.7 damage every 3.322 seconds. Now, his cooldown did go up a little bit, which is not... Oh, can I click on him? Why can I... Well, hello. His cooldown did go up, which is not the best thing ever, and the reason on why that's obviously not the best thing is because we don't want his cooldown to be too bad, but the reason on why it happened is because spring lock does add plus 10% cooldown. There's not really much I can do about that. However, if I take a look at my chart once again, Puppet's Blessing does give plus 15% range and plus 15% damage, so it's a positive all around. Even though he doesn't really need range, you know, we're obviously just getting Puppet's Blessing for the damage. But somebody please correct me down below if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure you can repeat damage 1, damage 2, and damage 3, which I think is like basically confirmed. I kind of already know that. But can you repeat Puppet's Blessing? Somebody please let me know. I'm sure we will probably end up finding out later in the video, if I'm being honest, because we do have like a whole like 100 more waves to go. So I would say after these 100 waves go by, we will probably end up seeing Puppet's Blessing twice, at least once. But I mean, we obviously need to see it once because we do need to get every damage modifier, which will then obviously make it to where we do have the highest damage unit in the whole entire game as of right now, as of filming the video, okay? Because I will always get comments about 3 months later saying, technically this is not the highest damage unit in the game due to the fact that, you know, Poo Poo Pee Pee Freddy got released today and he does 1.5 million damage. Like, dude, oh my gosh, it's 3 months late. Of course it's not the highest damage unit in the freaking game anymore. Okay, so very sorry, guys. I'm totally not speaking from personal experience whatsoever. This has never happened. Please do not sue me down in the comment section below. Anyways, though, continuing, okay, I really want to see this guy go up against the boss. I don't think I've ever wanted to see anything more than that at the moment. Because once he goes up against that beautiful boss, we will get to see his beautiful damage in action, and he does hit every like 3 seconds. But like, this is just, oh my god, bro, this is insane, because I'm pretty sure the highest damage unit once again that I've ever made is literally like 4 million. That was only going to wave 200, and since I do have the admin panel now, I can obviously give myself infinite HP, so we can test a lot of things in this game, you know, not just doing the freaking 100 unit versus every freaking boss, because that idea was so stupid. I have no idea why I ever did that idea, and like I said, I will never be doing it again. Oh my god, we're in a cutscene. Do you guys see me jumping? Oh, you see that? That was beautiful. Okay, 18 million HP. Where is she at? Hello? Oh, there she is. All right, let's see. So he just hit her for 7 million. She has some crazy HP regen, but it's not gonna be enough. He's gonna 3-shot her. Oh my god, he just 3-shotted her. Okay, we are only getting plus 5% damage. Let's see how much damage he's doing right now. Okay, he's doing 7.4 million. I'm hoping for a 7.5 million. Please get us to 7.5 million. Let's go ahead and set the cash. We do have enough money, right? Okay, yes, yes, we do. We have literally $100 billion. Yeah, I think that is like the perfect amount. You know, maybe a little bit more. You know, I'm feeling kind of broke. All right, let's max that out. Max that out. All right, boom, boom, and boom. Okay, we have our damage boosters maxed out. It is time for the final review. Why do I keep on saying review and reveal in like the same sentence? It is time for the final reveal, okay? Reveal. Why can't I say that word? Reveal. Actually, yes, I think I'm saying it right. I have no idea. Oh my god, it's 7.5 million. It's almost 7.6 million. So you're telling me that the little tiny baby 5% almost makes a, what, 200,000 damage difference also almost? Why can I not talk today? Oh my god, I can actually not talk today. Okay, let me just take a breather. Let me calm down my brain a little bit. Okay, but on a real note, that little 5% damage makes almost a 200,000% damage difference, which is absolutely insane, but it just goes to show that since this unit is shiny, spring lock, and we have the boosters, and we have the maxed out stats, only a little bit of a percent makes a pretty big difference. I don't know what that stutter just was. I hope I cut that out of the video. Please cut that out. But like, surprisingly, it does make a pretty big difference to the actual like damage, which is kind of insane to me, but we do have only 70 more waves to go, so I'm really hoping that we can get this puppet's blessing. But I would say regardless of anything we get, we are probably gonna be getting, I would say, 8 million damage in this video is what I'm really hoping for. Okay, if the next few modifiers can, I would say, be at least, you know, something damage related just about every single time we do a modifier, I think we will be completely okay, and I hope and pray that it is a damage modifier every single time we do it. As of right now though, I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the next boss. Now I know it's probably like right around the corner, but still, all right, we will be back after these short commercial breaks. Okay, wait, this would actually be generational if we can watch one singular unit just absolutely destroy these bosses, because I want you guys to keep one thing in mind. Whenever we used to, oh my god, he's gonna actually freaking defeat it. Wow, he just interrupted me in the middle of my sentence. It was that amazing, and we got plus 10% damage. Keep in mind, guys, since the plus 5% gave us about 200,000 plus damage, we're probably gonna end up getting about like 400,000 extra damage for this. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Are we gonna be seeing an 8 million in this video? Oh my gosh, we might get 8 million damage. Please give me 8 million damage. I will actually cry myself to sleep in a good way, okay? In a good way. I don't know why I made it sound that way. All right, let's just, okay, let's do that. Let's do a little bit of that, and let's do a little bit of that. All right, let's just go ahead and max him out right now. Okay, he's only at 6 million because I don't have the damage booster upgraded yet, so give me just a second, guys. You guys know I like to yap, so let me finish what I was talking about real quick. If this guy continues to kill these bosses on his own, I don't think you guys are actually going to understand how generational this is, because around these times is whenever I would be dying and the video would end, if I'm being honest, because you guys all know that I used to have to bring an extra overpowered unit in this slot right here to even help us defend against the bigger bosses. But now we have one singular unit, and yes, he is standing alone without the stupid starter units. We have one singular unit just absolutely carrying. I mean, this is probably the most insane thing that's ever been seen on my whole entire channel. All right, but on a real note, it's time for the reveal. Reveal. Why does it sound like I'm saying fuel? I have no idea. Okay, it's time for the reveal. There we go. Yes, I said it fast and it worked. Okay, here we go. Boom. Oh my gosh, it's not at 8 million, but it's okay. It's okay because we have about 50 waves left. The boss should be coming about, I don't know, like 265, 270. So we should get like 1 or 2 modifiers. I think we're gonna end up pushing out 2 more modifiers because once again, guys, after we get this next modifier, we're gonna see what wave we get the other modifier on, and that's whenever we'll actually end the video. So it's probably not gonna be right at wave 300, but it'll be around there. It's just mainly after we kill the boss and see the damage and stuff, you know, we will obviously get updates. But as of right now, he is doing 7,809,375 damage every 3.322 seconds, which is 7.8 million damage, which is only 200,000 away. So if we are doing the math correctly here, all we need is probably a 5% damage boost, and we can somehow, some way, probably get this thing to 800,000. Why did I just say 800,000? I mean 8 million damage. 800,000 is for absolute losers. But on another real note, we might not be able to do that, and it's probably because it doesn't give right on the dot 200,000. It was somewhere close to that, so it might not be right at 8 million even if we do get the 5% boost. But I'm just kind of hoping that we can finally get our puppet's blessing, because since the plus 10% gave us, I would say, at least 300,000 plus, if not 400,000, the puppet's blessing should definitely, and I mean definitely, give us above 400,000 damage, which means we will probably end up getting 8 million. Actually, you know what? We will end up getting 1 million if we do get puppet's blessing, and we have to get it at some point in this video. So, however, we are going to be hitting 8 million damage this video regardless, which is going to be very cool. Why am I so skinny? I deserve to be fat again, okay? You know, I want to be obese again. I promise, guys. All right, but let's go ahead and skip to the boss. I'm I'm sure it's right around the corner, but I'm gonna go ahead and skip to it. We're gonna see what happens, and yeah. All right, we now have a 73 million HP boss. I did see it. I know I was not completely on time. I don't know if he's gonna kill this one. However, guys, if we die, we won't really die because we have like literally 999999999 million HP or however much. I really have no idea. Wow, he's really not gonna kill it. Psych, he's gonna kill it. Get him, guys, get him. Get him, tear him apart. Yes, yes. I totally did not cheat that time. I did not cheat at all. Oh my gosh, how have we not gotten Puppet's Blessing yet? Are you actually like genuinely for real? Okay, let's just do plus 10 damage. We might, and whenever I say might, I mean might get 8 million damage this round. I want you all to actually prepare yourselves, okay? Because this is probably going to be one of the most insane things that anyone has ever done in this game, which is exactly why I play this game. I want to make this game as broken as possible, and since the devs have decided to give me an admin panel, they have probably made the biggest mistakes of their lives, but it is perfectly okay. Now, we're going to upgrade him from here, so you guys secretly don't know how much damage he does, and we will wait to do the reveal. I'm completely joking. We're about to do it right now. Boom! Oh my gosh, 8 million damage! He actually does 8 million damage. 8? Oh, wait, I don't even know if I can pronounce that number. Oh my god. This is 8,039,062.5 damage every 3.322 seconds. So cooldown is still decently good. He has hit 8 million damage, but as you can see, it is only 39,000 right over the 8 million mark. So we kind of like barely slipped through right there with getting that 10% damage. Let's actually go down here and check. We have 1 damage 3. We have 2 damage 1. Where is our damage 2? Okay, we have 2 damage 2. So yeah, after doing the math, once again, the only one that we're still missing is Puppet's Blessing. I don't know how we have not gotten that. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think we really do just have like really bad luck, and there's not really much I can do about that, unfortunately. So very sorry to break it to you guys. There's just not very much I can do. However, he is doing 8 million damage, which I do not think has ever been done by any content creator in this game. So technically, I do have the highest damage unit in the game right now. I do not care what anyone says. Oh, well, technically, you know, you could keep on going infinitely. Just keep on building up the damage, which, you know, no one is actually ever going to get the highest damage unit. But as of right now, this is literally the highest damage unit. It does not matter whatsoever. I don't really know. Is he like stunning them? I don't really understand this little like, okay, yeah, so I guess he stuns them at the start, or maybe it's like every 3 attacks. Wait, so he should stun them. Yes. Oh my god, wait. So 1 attack, 2 attack, and then the 3rd attack, he should stun them. Yes. Oh my gosh, I get it. Everyone's still gonna explain it to me in the comments because everyone's probably like, not watching the video this far in. But if you are watching the video this far in, make sure to comment 8 million damage, okay? All you have to say is 8 million damage in the comment section, okay? Because I do not believe that you guys actually watch my videos. However, it seems like a lot of you do because all of you literally commented Cupcake Tank on the last video, and I have no idea how any of you even knew that. That was literally like 30 minutes into the video. You guys must really like the videos. I greatly appreciate it. Anyways, though, what I'm saying is that most people watch to probably the starting marks, so most people are not going to know that I actually figured it out later in the video. So everyone's still going to be explaining it to me in the comments. It's no big deal, though, because I literally told you guys to explain it to me. Okay, I do think that the next boss is coming up very, very soon, so I will be going ahead and skipping to the next boss. I really hope we get Puppet's Blessing, or I'm going to be being here all day. So we will be back. Oh my gosh, how much HP does he have? 166.24 million. Wait, where's the boss at? Okay, I was like blind for a second. Can we deal with these other people, please? Can we get them out of here? Okay, wait. Let me try and place like 4 of them and see what happens. Will we be able to kill the boss with 4 of them? So we have 4 of these dudes doing 8 million damage and we can't kill the boss. All right, let's get 7 of them down. How about that? Yeah, I'm just gonna break the game completely. Boom, get destroyed, boss. Oh my gosh, Puppet's Blessing. Okay, so this is literally gonna be the last boss that we have to fight, and of course we get Puppet's Blessing. Thank you. All right, well, go ahead and mark that one off the list. We now have plus 15% damage, and the video will be ending after this boss. Oh my gosh, what absolutely perfect timing, guys. Like, genuinely perfect freaking timing, bro. Oh my god. Sometimes I just always think in this game that my like capabilities of getting absolutely insane things is just not possible sometimes, and then I just keep on remembering that I am equipTD. It seems as if getting things in this game for me is actually very, very possible and very amazing. Now, let me go ahead and upgrade him, and this will literally be the final reveal of the strongest unit in the game. And yes, it is the strongest damage unit in the game. I did not mean to say like strongest like DPS. I mean like strongest damage unit in the game, okay? 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh my gosh, a 1.3 million damage. That is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. This damage is literally singing to me, guys. Now, at some point, I'm just letting you guys know, I will probably have another video with this guy at some point, or some kind of unit that has more damage than him. Some point in time, I will do it, okay? I will make a 10 million HP freaking unit and just absolutely break the game into a million pieces, because that would be so much fun to do. Anyways, let me go ahead and read this number. So we have 8,383,593.7 damage every 3.322 seconds. 22. Yes, 22. Again, guys, his cooldown is still not even that bad, and he is literally doing half of 16 million HP. Nice, I said HP. I don't know why I said HP. Half of 16 million damage, by the way. Let's get like a bunch of him down to just like defend from all these weird enemies that are coming towards us, because guess what? We can just absolutely break the game, and this is what I love about this game, is that now I have admin panel, so I'm just gonna sit here and just place a bunch of these guys to just kind of spice up the end of the video. Of course, you know, always gotta go out with a humongous bang, because I'm obviously still humongous, okay? I did not go to Planet Fitness, and I did not eat healthy. That is so bad for you. Do not do that. I'm just kidding, guys. Let me sell these dudes. All right, it was fun while it lasted. I'm going to skip to the boss just real quick, but we will actually try and kill the boss, okay? I will spam a lot of them at the very end of the video, which is going to be very, very freaking fun for me, because you guys know I love breaking the game into a million pieces, because that is literally what makes games fun, okay? That is like actually what makes it fun. Let's go over the final things of this unit, though. He has done 1 billion damage. Oh my god. So he has a 1.44 billion damage, and it continues to go up by a lot literally every time he shoots. He has 210 range, which is obviously full map range on literally any map in this whole entire game. We have just completely broken this unit. I mean, let's just go ahead and skip to the boss. We don't even have to worry about any of these guys going through, because we are just absolutely indestructible. Okay, we now have a 341 million HP boss, so we need to actually get to placing these like fast, and I mean really freaking fast, guys. We need to get to upgrading very fast. Please very fast. Oh, I might end up glitching out my game, but it's okay, because we are literally done with the video. Now we're just trying to break everything as much as we can. We are defeating a 347 million HP boss. I'm pretty sure that was that was absolutely insane. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get some extra damage. Why not? All right, guys, we are on 10x speed. We changed the HP back to 100. We are going to take the loss like a man. This is going to be quite literally insane. They are like skating around. Why are they skating around? What is happening? Let me just do like 3x speed or something. Can we just, yeah, let's just make this a little less painful, please. Oh my gosh, no, they killed us. Why did they have to kill us? I totally didn't mean to do this. No, we did make it to wave 326 though. GG's to our 8 million damage unit. Okay, guys, so I really did enjoy making this video. I'm not gonna lie, this unit was absolutely insane. As of right now, we literally made an 8 million damage unit, which is the strongest unit that has ever been made from what I know. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I do not think that there is another YouTuber that has made a unit that does this much damage. So, you know, as of right now, like I keep on saying, this is the highest damage unit in the game. But anyways, guys, make sure to join my Discord server, because we do giveaways every 2 days in there. And also make sure to like and subscribe so I can feed my family. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.